What's going on YouTube? This going to be Whitney Houston's musical influences. They include her mother, Cissy Houston, Aretha Franklin, Shaka Khan, Gladys Knight, Roberta Flack, Dionne Warwick. And there's some others, but it's gospel based. Um, Not surprising. Not surprising. When you listen to the totality of her music, the versatility of it, you had R&B, pop, gospel, hybrids of jazz and blues. Whitney's voice loaned itself to appropriate of a lot of different tones, a lot of different styles, a lot of different. So you weren't going to be limited. Her reach, her range, and it's such distinctiveness that you really can't almost compare it to anybody because you'd be hard pressed to pinpoint one particular. Now the obvious elephants in the room is because she was cousins to Dionne Ward. For the pop accessible songs, the songs that where some people may say, well, you lost your soul, you lost your roots, you sold out. But what people fail to realize, her voice was so versatile that it had the steeps of church and the steeps of R&B and soul, but yet it loaned itself to pop melodic and melodies that, hey, it was going to resonate. It's not somebody that had to falsify their voice to try to sound pop or something. It just hit like that. You just had the goods. Sometimes you just happen to have a voice that is automatically crossover. Not that you trying. They did do that with Clive Davis, imagery and all that, but that voice connected. When you hear on Always Love You and The Greatest Love of All, she takes a cover song, Saving All My Love for You, and makes the thing buttery. So there's not much you can really say about it. It's just pretty what it is. So she definitely got that from Dionne Warwick, that's one of the things that Dionne did. That soul that was steeped in that starchness, you can tell that Gladys Knight kick. It was definitely in that vibe. The ability to connect all the musical stews together as one, make that thing cohesive and people have to like it in all of what you're doing. That's that Aretha Franklin aspect. You could definitely see that. When she commands a song, has that reach where it's only her, that's that Shaka Khan vibe. And then when you get those torch songs that tap you in your ribs, make you feel it, and yet they're lighthearted, but yet they're heavy, that's that Roberta Flack. So I get all that with her influences, listening to Whitney Houston's music. Some artists you have to kind of like scratch your head and go, okay, well, who was that influence? Where did that come from? Oh, I may be in it. You have no question marks about when you hear what she does because it is all connected. It really is layered as such, and it really hits a totality where it's much. So, that's one of the great things about her as an artist. Um, there was no shock or surprise about it all coming as one. It really, that's the dynamics about her as an artist. It's all, connected and all that influence and then some, you know. And she's had an influence on a lot of artists that I've seen, male and female artists. So, her aesthetic, her approach, her vibe, her cadence, So, but anyway, these were her musical and Houston's influences, and obviously with the gospel, and you can see it traced back to so much incredible. Please like, subscribe, welcome thoughts, comments, and I do respond. Thank you. Wash your hands. Keep your mind clear. Watch out for another. Share it if you like. Hit that membership. Stay safe, stay blessed, stay woke, stay free. And when you request things, I get them back to you. All right, I'm out one time. Peace.